video we're going to be talking about this almost scrapped car. It was from a friend. The garage confirmed it was a head gasket failure, so I bought it off him for basically scrap price. So what we're going to do is go through it. We're going to replace timing chain, water pump, head gasket, head bolts, exhaust manifold gasket, and the only advisory in the last MOT was an anti-roll bar drop link. So we're also going to replace both of those on the front as well, just to hope it has no issues with it in the future. In this video we're just going to be going around having a look around the car, looking at all the details about it, and then from there in a future video we'll be doing some of the repair work as we go along. So this is a 2006 Polo E, it's the 1.2 3-cylinder version, 55 horsepower. It's in the red. The paint seems to be in pretty good condition. There's the odd little paint stone chips, and I think at one point it was keyed. So starting around the front, we've got the odd little scraped mark here and there, little hole in the plastic trim. Otherwise it's not too bad. As I said, there's bits of paint transfer, but most of that will scrape off or polish out. As we start kind of moving around the side, the bumper is misaligned, and luckily all that is because they put the bolt in between the wheel arch and the bumper. So all I have to do is pull this out of the way, take that bolt out, put it through the bottom, and then that gap will be completely gone. All round, the tyres are in pretty good condition. They've got more than enough tread on them to last for a while. We move up, it's got the side indicators in the mirrors. This one has been fitted with the wind deflectors as well, which is aftermarket, but it's always a nice little feature. It does have central locking as well fitted. To move around, just a few little chips which are quite common down the side of the door. It's pretty much the same most of the way around the vehicle. There's the odd little scuff here and there. Some of those will polish out, some of them will do touch-ups with paint pens. The rear trim will just need to be realigned as well, but there's no damage. As you can see on the tyre, there's still plenty of life left in those for a while, so they shouldn't need any work doing on those at all. Around this side we've got a little bit more paint damage, but all we'll do for that is probably sand it back and then possibly do a little paint repair here and here. It's mostly the same sort of story as the other side. Down here, some minor little chips here and there, the wind deflectors. On here, this is what I mentioned about being keyed earlier. It looks very much like it was keyed at some point recently. But other than that, the externals are pretty good and the paint colour is still quite bright. Inside, it's in very good condition overall. The seats have got these nice little pinstripes down them and they seem to be very good. There's no wear in any of the bolsters and they're pretty comfy seats, to be fair. It's a 5-speed manual which works perfectly. There is no stereo here at the moment. The double din for this is an aftermarket one. At the moment we haven't got the wire that connects into the harness, but that is being collected very soon, so that will be fitted. It's a JVC. It's only done 86,500 miles at the moment. The only real issues with it, as I said, it was the overheating. It's got the wind-up windows and as I said, central locking as well. Fun little cup holders there, which will slide out of the dash. Just one of the little fun little features of this car. A couple more down here. And in the back, once again, very good condition, just needs a tiny little bit of a hoover, otherwise hardly been used really. In the boot, it's got the electric release. It's a decent sized boot, got a little hold down here for probably something like a fire extinguisher or something like that. A few more tie down points around. We do have the spare wheel in here, which has the toolkit, the jack, the towing eye, the wheel nut remover and a screwdriver, as well as the cap covers remover tool as well, which is often missing in these cars. There is a wire from a previously fitted subwoofer in here, but that'll all be getting removed as well as we go along. Best way in all these cars to test the real world size of them is to get inside. I'm about 6'5", about 196 centimetres, so if I can fit, you can fit most of your shopping in here. Not too bad, there's plenty of space in there for a small one. Alright, and now let's try out the bonnet. So under here we have 1.23 cylinder, 55 horsepower. All in all, very clean, tidy. Do a little bit of a detail here and there, but not so much of a problem. Because the engine is so small, there is plenty of space to work around it in here. The timing chain cover is just here. That's nice and easy to get to. We've got the exhaust manifold up front, intake manifold, fuel rail here, only held in by a couple of Allens. And we've got the 3 core packs right here. So far we are just under £300 into this project, but £100 to buy, and so far it's been £180 for the parts from EuroCarParts, unfortunately not sponsored. That includes the head gasket, the timing chain, the exhaust manifold gasket, the anti-roll bar drop links, the oil and oil filter. And so in the next couple of videos we'll be getting down and getting into those repairs. So this is episode 1 of the series on this Polo repair. Next episode 2, will be about the actual repair, such as the head gasket, and then following on from that we'll be going on to the timing chain, anti-roll bars and water pump. If this interests you at all, please comment, like and subscribe. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll upload in probably a couple of days' time for the rest of the repairs.